Okay, today's project, to show you what we're working on today. This is a Pulaski. It's an axe with a grubbing tool on one side. I use it for trail work quite a bit. Anyway, today's project is we're going to make a cover just like this one for this Pulaski here. I'll walk you through the process. Alright, so I'll go through the products that we're going to need here. What I have here is a piece of high pressure irrigation hose. This is a 2-inch on the inside diameter, so it's about a 2.5-inch high pressure hose. We have 1.5 inch webbing that we're going to bind with. We have 3/4 inch webbing that we're going to put a buckle on with, and of course our 3/4 inch buckle. And then I have some 1-inch webbing that I'm going to bind with here on parts of it as well. Of course I have my shears, my tape measure, and my chalk. So this Pulaski is just like an axe basically, so this cover will work for an axe as well. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure our blade here. Our blade width's 4.5. Our grubber tool here is 3.5. So 4.5 and 3.5. I'm going to cut this piece here 6, and I'm going to cut this piece here 5. And what that's going to do is make it big enough that once I get it sewed and bound, it will fit on there easily. So we're going to mark this out here at 6. And then 5 would be right there at 11. Take my square and cut some straight lines. Okay, we need to open up one side of this so it'll fit over that axe head. Like this right here, it'll fit right on there. We'll cut this piece open so it'll fit right on there. Simple. Just take our shears and we'll just cut that open along there. We're going to bind each of these sides here with 1-inch webbing. So I'm going to need 2 pieces that are 5 and 2 pieces that are 6 to bind these 2 edges. Our final bind will be on the side edges, and we'll use 1.5 inches to do that. Okay, I went ahead and cut my 1.5 inch binding pieces that are going to go on the end. What I like to do is I like to just melt the ends of them so they don't unravel. Okay, the binding process is I'm just going to take my webbing and put it under that lip. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm just going to sew that right onto that edge. Want to ensure that your needle goes through the webbing on both sides. It takes a little practice to get the spacing just right on your webbing. Okay, so you can see I've got a seam down there, comes through on the back side and sews that down. And we'll do the process on the rest of our edges. Okay, so I've got my piece of webbing cut here that I'm going to attach that buckle right here on the top. And then I'll sew that webbing right here, and that will just go right through here, and my buckle will snap on. All right, so just going to put a little fold on my webbing right here, and put it in my position. I'm going to zip up here a little closer to the edge and put another little seam across there, just as a double hole. Next thing is my buckle side. Same thing, I'm just going to lay it across there. Start back here in the back. Make sure I'm centered up where I need to be. Here we go. On there now. The last part of the process is we're going to fold that down. We're going to bind these edges with our 1.5 inch webbing. And remember, it's 1.5 inch, so you can make it a little wider. Just making sure that you've got that split about down the middle. One thing I like to do when I'm done is just hit those little tag ends with a little heat, just so there's no raw edges on your thread. It'll unravel just real quick and easy. You don't want to burn your cover by any means. You don't have to hit that with much heat to melt those tag ends. So I put the male portion of the buckle on this part here that's going to go on the axe side. This buckle here, this goes on the back side. I like putting my buckle down so it doesn't get in the road when I'm packing it on my mule or horse. Put it on there, tighten it up. We got ourselves a great cover that'll last for ages. Anyway, if you like this video, you know the drill. Appreciate you tuning in and for paying attention. Hopefully it was helpful and you learned something from it. I got a lot of other videos that are coming, some on sewing, a lot of projects. I got some other scabbards to build for guns, saddlebags, top packs, a lot of sewing projects that are coming up. So stay tuned. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it.